You can run, but you can't hide.
everybody. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're doing well. And hopefully you had an awesome weekend. So you should be able to see me now. Yeah. Hopefully you can see me and hear me properly. I can check that. Just a second. Let me see that here. Also, if you type a message, it should appear on screen. Yeah. So it is working. Awesome. This is working as well. Alright, we're live. Cool. Thank you all for joining, I guess. What is this? Anyway, so at the very least, I wanted to attempt to paint using Krita, which I've talked about in my channel multiple times. At the beginning of this new set of illustrations or paintings, however you want to call it, I did try out Krita, but it wasn't doing things the way I would like it to do it. So I switched over because the UI seems to me as if it's way more convenient with the other software. With that said, I wanted to try it because I know that there's way more people that use this software than potentially the other one, unless you have a tablet. This one, you can use it with a PC. I think you might be able to download it to a phone. I'm not sure, but potentially, maybe. So with all that said, today I loaded up and I was figuring that out before I went live, that if you go into the settings, you can change where's the configure Krita, and it opens this and it has all the options which I was trying to set up the first time I tried it, but I this time around I went to this part here, shortcut schemes. So I went and opened that up. It was on default. That's the one that it's set up by default, as obviously it says there, and went for Photoshop compatible. Just hit OK, and that should map out the software to follow what you would normally use in Photoshop, which what I really wanted and I was looking for to map out at the very least was that if you hit, I'm going to show you here with this and see if that turns on. If you hit command, it's gonna show you. Is it visible? I really wonder that one. So you hit command shift and drag, which would be like control shift and drag. It allows you to change the size of the brush. Is it actually visible there? Let me check that real quick, because maybe it isn't. I'm actually gonna turn off the light. Maybe that makes it better. Way more contrast. It's really hard to see for me with this studio mode. Felt like a really old person. Change this change the brightness. That should work. Okay. So you can probably see the circle there. So if you hit Command Shift and drag, it changes the size. So yeah, so that's, I guess, my tip for today. You can change the settings to map it to whatever you would like, so it's way more convenient for you to paint if you're used to that software. Anyways, yeah, and the fact that I can Control Z and all that, it's way more convenient because I've been doing that for years and years. So it's like once you get used to a certain way of working, your brain is mapped the way you're usually using it for that task, if it makes any sense. I'm gonna try to paint here. I don't know how successful this one's gonna be. I might do another one tomorrow, depending on how successful this might be, but I'm going to record. So let's see. As usual, and the other thing I didn't try before I got on stream is if you can mask. I don't remember if you can, but I definitely want to, as it also has the same thing. They all have similar set of tools, like here you have the pocket tool, the color selecting tool. What's the name of this tool? Does it say? Anyway, you have ruler, symmetry, and all that stuff that I mentioned before, plus a few other ones that are different for this software, and each one has their own set of ways as to how they approach their software, of course. The thing is, with this one is open source, so it's completely free. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, you can download it from their website. Alright, I can lock this. I'm going to test out the theory and see if it actually works. It doesn't always work, but I'm gonna give it a go. So now that I can change sizes, which is so good, I'm also, let's see, does it do it? Oh, no. I was trying. I might have to map out a different thing. A neat thing that this app has is that you normally, the way is mapped, if you hit E, it activates the eraser. But now I don't have that. Anyway. So let's see. I don't know if I like that. Peaky. Alright, so I wanna soften that. Oh my god, this is, I think this was designed for actually like horizontal. Like, I get it. Density, spacing, softness. Does it make it better? Let's see if I wish I could. Let me see if this lets me. Can I modify it? It doesn't. Darn it. Let's see. I think that's a little bit better. Oh, it has a limit on the size. Okay, I get it. I felt like that at all. Right, so that would be enough to test out what I want to test out. Just gonna go ahead and make a new layer, and I also have a mouse here, so maybe it allows for me to do this. Merge the layer below. Group select. You can definitely group, which is nice. Split alpha. Alpha into mask. Okay. So does the other one has to be, like, if I want to do that, does it have to be well, this mouse is kind of let's see, split alpha into mask, and let's see how it did that, because I'm curious. Let's see. Oh no, it's horrible. What? No. Well, I guess it did it, but it doesn't. I don't like that at all. No, no. Yeah, I don't like that. That's no bueno, my friends. No good, no good. I can definitely lock the alpha. And does it do it? That's the primal question. Let me change the size and probably test out a different brush. That's, yeah, that works. Well, it works to the extent that I might need it. Okay, let's see what I can do with this. And let's go back to my friend over here. Yeah, and just switch back. Are you okay, buddy? My dog is like licking, I don't know, his paw or something. Does this one work? Oh, wrong one. It's kind of weird because this however you want to call it, this mini come on, this mini teclado keyboard has a different way of, like, it has a different mapping, so it has a function button right next to, what the fudge? Why can I, first off, let's erase this. Where are you? It's this one, I think. Should be, but why can I not rotate it? Well, I guess I could. No, it just rotates that. I just want to rotate this. See, this is the kind of stuff that drives me crazy. That the settings don't work the same way. I wonder if I right click, rotate. There you go. So I can do it with a click, but couldn't do it with the other one. That's good. Let's go. I don't know if I want this one. Just hit this one. Yeah. Why do you close off? If you hit the wrong button, it just does whatever it wants. Well, I guess that's expected, isn't it? Well, I'm too sleepy for this. Alright. Let's make a new one. Are you gonna let me paint? Layer is invisible? Of course it is. Dummy. Oh my god. It's just one of those days. Okay. Yeah. Of course. Of course. I hate this. Let's go back to this one. And whatever. Just paint it long. I know you're gonna do whatever you want. I don't care. It's so good. It's so good. Now there's more. It shouldn't be anything there, but for whatever reason decided to do that. Just do this way around. I don't know why it paints outside of the canvas. It shouldn't, but it does. The other thing I would like criticize about this, and for the tablet version at least, I cannot say like I don't have many complaints about the PC version of the software. Is that the layout is kind of, I don't know. Maybe I haven't worked around it enough, but it feels too clunky. Uh, so I don't have enough space here to actually paint, like use more of the space I have on screen. This is giant head. What the heck? Well, I do know, but I'm the one that left it like that without paying attention. So for those of you that maybe this is the first time you see one of my streams, I've been trying to paint, kind of emulating or trying to emulate sea death maps, if it makes sense. That's a 3D map that gives you depth information for a three-dimensional scene, and just adding a little bit of a of my own twist to it. Sorry for having a bit of a voice issue there. I'll raise my chair again. What the heck? Why is it lifting so much? So a lot of the first stage is about focusing on the volumes of whatever I'm trying to make. Like before I start one of this, at least the last few that I've made, I have no plan. Well, I have sometimes I have an idea, but it's not like I have a full-on concept in mind. That's what I mean. Something I definitely appreciate about this software is that it has a lot of like professional level features to it. I think the limitations I found for it, it's about post processing for images and like filters. Like Photoshop has a bunch of options that allow you to do a lot of post processing, and this one maybe I don't know where they are, but I did have a few issues trying to figure out how to do this same things I've done many times in Photoshop. So I don't know, if you want to test out for yourself, it's completely free, and I've made videos about this software and how it works, and how actually you can animate here if you want. You can do like frame by frame animation and export it. It's a little bit of a pain because you I don't know, it has many features, so, and it's open source, so might not be the premium experience, but there's a lot of premium quote unquote softwares out there that um, are not that great, really. Not, at least not to me. So I don't know. You gotta judge for yourself if it makes sense for you to use, or if it really doesn't. So I don't know. I'll shut up now. In paint. Of course I cannot shut up. I have to talk for you guys. So um, sometimes I do get a little bit more quiet. Alright, so I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm just gonna keep going. I'm wondering if I want to. This is kind of annoying. I wish I could like resize this, but I think it has a limitation. Come on. What is going on? Where is my... Is it okay? I think it's not reading properly. Where's the mouse? Oh, come on. This is such a pain. Okay. Oh, so it's like not reading this. What in the... That's like outside the... No, it has a limit there. Come on. How can I... First off, let's put you down there. Can I move this around? Come on, man. Tool options. Can I... If it just bothers me on one side, I'm fine with that, but both, I rather not be that freaking... so it'd be that freaking annoying. This is the layer one. Ugh. Darn it. Is that better? I don't know if it's better. Tools. Now I cannot see anything. Great! What a great experience. Can I just like keep it like that and change the size of this? Why? Which one are you freaking... Yeah. Tool options? I don't care about tool options. Which one of you is making this so annoying? Okay. Oh, maybe I can like I could do that. I don't mind that. Come on. I do prefer that than what I just want enough space to paint, and if I can do that, that's fine. Sorry for all the freaking. And where's the tools? Darn it. Ah, come on. So I cannot modify that one. It has a limit. Okay. Okay. What if I hit that and come on, there you Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's Look at that. I fixed it. I fixed it. I think I fixed it. At least for me, I did. Might be different for you though. Maybe you want something else. For me, I just care about having a little bit more space to paint. And I can do this if I want to, I guess. Now it's deciding to. What the fudge? So it just pushes it out. Ugh. Yeah. Anyway, just gonna leave it at that and try to paint with this setup that gives me a little bit more screen. Okay. I wonder if I want to. Stop doing that. How can I? Ugh. Can be frustrating. As I said, this is the best version I found to do digital painting, but digital painting can be a pain because of this sort of thing. See, like if you don't, it might be the RAM on the poor tablet, and I'm pushing it too far, and because I think it doesn't register the keystrokes that I'm hitting at the right time. So that might be what's going on. Maybe, I don't know. Image, mirror horizontally. Okay. It's also nice that here I have that the option to flip it around, then like the entire image. It doesn't do it just for that layer, which is annoying. Well, I guess I can turn it off. It's okay. I was turning off the keyboard. I guess you can see it on the horizontal stream. Come on, man. That's not what I've oh my god. So far, and I don't like that to be the case, but that has been the case every time I've tried a different app with this tablet. The one that has been winning every single time is a sketchbook app. The UI is just makes sense. With that said, there's a bunch of features that you cannot. They're not gonna work the same way with that app. Maybe I haven't configured it correctly or something, but yeah, it just doesn't work the same way. I don't remember what was the last painting. Oh, the the merchant or the kingpin. Yeah, I like that kingpin character. It's kind of dope. See that freaking that pisses me off. Anyway, it pisses me off so much. Why does it do that? Alright. You know what? I'm going to make this one a human, like full human. So, darn it! How can I? So if I hit just function, if I freaking command, it just gets out of. But I didn't hit that. That's the thing. I didn't hit that. Anyway. So in this kind of dystopia, we messed up the atmosphere. So if you want to breathe, you have two choices: or you get a mask, get a decent mask, or whatever you can get your hands on, or you get enhancements, which is a lot of the characters I've painted recently. Come on again. Come on. Oh my god, that's so annoying. I might just disable that and just I wonder if I can, like, if I open this, can I add it to? No. That'd be nice, but I don't think I can. So can I? Okay, I can play around with that. Cool. Maybe that's what I'm going to have to do because it's pissing me off. Speaking of, I was about to do it again, but I'm sleepy. I'm so sleepy. How much time has it been? 34 minutes. The tired streamer. Well, I'm not a streamer. I'm an illustrator. Illustrator and CG artist. That's what I do by trade. I think this one looks bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh on myself, which I tend to be. Not throw everything away because I do need Control Z. I'm thinking about that. Let's see. I wonder. I had to play around with that a lot. Dealing with the frustration. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. It's not what I wanted. I go darker. That's about it. Image, mirror image horizontally. Does it? No. Doesn't activate the hand. Does Alt activate that? actually don't mind it, like the transparent mask. I want to add like I could add like a visor that could help me with how it looks. Yeah. And just Command Shift. Ah! Tried it once and it failed me. So freaking. I cannot trust it. You know? I wonder if I can map it so it's just. I could probably do that. That's it. No. So did I got the issue? Oh, I see. I think I got it. Famous last words. I think it's the order at which you hit the button that decides whether you get out of the app or not. I think that's it. So I want the visor. Yeah. You can test it out. Add a new layer here. Just put this here. So here I don't use it. So new one. Just go for this. Yeah. That's the one I should use for my next drawing, that I do the speed painting stuff. What? Why are you not painting? Oh, it's in erasing mode? Great. Great. Let's change the size. Hello, Doctor. I guess this would be like the most. I cannot trust it. I can't trust it. It just decides whatever it wants to freaking do. It drives me crazy. So is it the shift? Oh, it's actually a shift that freaking pushes you out. I wonder if I can deactivate that. Probably not. How could I attach this? Because that's another thing that I have to account for. Does it hold? Well, I guess I could like. Definitely the brush, like the brush experience and how much you can play around with it, I think it's better here. But maybe the RAM for my tablet is not doing justice to the app. with that said, if you have the opportunity to test it out, I would test it out for myself, because I think it's good. Uh, as I said, the downside to me is the UI. Like it's way better on the other one, on the sketchbook one. Yeah, sure. Isn't that dreamy? Did anyone comment something? I have no idea. Well, hopefully I didn't miss nobody's message, but it might happen, so I'm sorry if I did. Oh, it's gonna... I didn't do it. So I did it correctly? Whoop. Danger. I think this looks bad, but yeah, I don't like that last part. I think it looks better if I do it in a different way. So like something more like this. Yeah, I'm going to paint over it, and you'll see why, because it's way easier to do it the other way around. Order of operations, let's say they call it. It's way easier to do it the other way around. I don't know. It doesn't look bad. With all that said, I think I have to... And I did it. Ugh! Drives me crazy that it does that. Can I group? That's not what I wanted. That's not it. Group. Quick group. Yeah, quick group. Whatever, however you want to call it. And hopefully it doesn't break. I'm doing some heavy stuff here. What? That's not what I wanted. Not at all. Wrong tool. It's this one. That's it. Can I modify it? Come on. Oh my god. thinking. Oh, I see. So it decided to make like the thing like gigantic. Just a little bit. It doesn't need to be too much. That is enough for what I need. Okay, and I think I could have this. Make a new one. Yeah. Wish I could. Anyway. And now. Mm-hmm. 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 What? Wrong. You're using the wrong. That's about it. But why is it? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess I could use this. There. No, no, no. Do not mess with me. Come on. Is that my tablet trying to cope with what I asked for it to do? Could be, you know. No, 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 no. Do 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 do. So it's this order of operations. Can I change the freaking size, please? Okay. I think I prefer. And now that I have all of that, I can get in here, make a new layer, send it back, and hopefully I can do this properly. And just let me think I can do this. Come on. Oh. You gotta love the bots. They do show up consistently every single time. So you gotta love them for being there for you, you know? I don't know what the heck I'm saying. It's too late for this. Come on, where are you at? This is alright, ban. Bye bye. Bye bye. Once I have that, let me go for the bucket. The bucket. The bucket tool. Let's go for the bucket. That's the wrong color. Because he's in counter light. Like if I want to keep it with what I had, I don't want it to be that extreme, so I do want it to be like there. Maybe a little bit more. More is more. Alright, so I think I can. Oh, it does. Control Shift D. It deselects the whatever. Is this on this layer? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? What the heck is that? And of course I'm erasing the wrong layer. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm sleepy. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah. Come on. Come on. So. Wrong layer, my friend. Nope. That's not what I want. I want it to be precise, at least as much as I can. Yeah. Wait. I think it was. Oh my god, this is even better. I can just shift and drag and that's it. Dummy. Anyway. And I think that's the way it is, but it wasn't doing it the first time I tried it. Which, why wasn't it doing that? I'm really curious. Anyway. Yeah, you can sort of see what is going on there. Still needs a lot of work, but I'm kind of liking the vibe here. So yeah, you have to figure out ways to deal with all the technology that other beings have in this dystopia. So yeah, anyways, I already passed the hour mark, which means that I'm out for today. I'm clocking out. So I appreciate you if you decide to watch this during the stream, or if you're watching this in the future. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it. If this is the first time you join one of my streams, consider subscribing, hitting that like, hitting that bell, and all that good stuff. It's completely free for you, and it helps me a bunch. It doesn't cost nothing for you, so yeah. I was using this as a to put my mouse in on top of. Anyways, what was I going to say? Yeah, if you join my stream, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. I have an illustrated deck of cards that you can find on my website, Cartas a Venezuela, that can get delivered right to your doorstep. It doesn't matter where you're at in the world. Some charges might apply for the delivery, though, depending on the request. Anyways, thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Let me find my music. Oh, I forgot. I also have a Redbubble shop and phone background, so you can find on my website. Anyways, until next time. Bye.